You're all welcome. Okay. Now, thank you for that question. And I see that you have an Isla. Yes, I just love this. Your hair makes you younger. Thank you, sis. Cooking last ni. That's the problem. Yeah, I can't for share. I could need last. It doesn't last. So it doesn't make me. They go. I don't feel it like just like bẹ́ẹ̀ pé your call waste owó ni. It's good if you know how to do it yourself. You wouldn't bother. But see, when you go and you pay money 20 times the amount you pay in Nigeria, and kò ní last after that day. But it's okay. I like it. And then the fact that people think it's weak makes me like it the more. The fact that people think it is weak makes me like it the more. Yes, thank you, please. Abosede saying we should love, like, and share, and that's fantastic. Try and love, like. Sister Folashade, you're all welcome. I'm doing hello YouTubers, you're all very welcome. I'm doing this on this page only today, and the reason is that so that people we can build this page. We've just abandoned it. We'll just be co-streaming most of the time. I've been cross-posting, but now let me just try and do here sometimes, do here, and that may affect me, but don't worry, it's good. It's just so that I build this page back in terms of live streaming. So it's good I come and stream there as well instead of just abandoning it and doing it on Yeye Kudi TV and then stringing it along. I think I should just try and do live on it as well. So let's go. Let's do it. Okay, we'll be fine. I'm coming. We'll be fine. Now, thank you for that question, my darling sister. Let me see your name again. I can't find you anymore. Shalewa Abdullah, I love your name. What a beautiful name. Now, thank you for asking me that question that I should GANU see. Is it Kaula they call that woman? And the man, Akeugba Gold. The reason why, you see, I pick my subjects and I pick my topics. Would I say wisely? Sometimes I pick it wisely, but some people will come discuss the same topic and then start to insult me. Do you understand? I'm coming. Ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré ṣe nǹkan kan because tí mi ò bá ṣe mo tún lè gbàgbé. Ẹ má bínú. Mo máa ń wo topic kí n tó GANU sí. And I have my reason. We are meant to talk about things, and when we talk about it, kò yẹ kó mú jà wá, kò yẹ kó mú èpè wá, kò yẹ kó mú àrífín wá, kò yẹ kó mú. Do you understand? It's not meant to bring in anything more than this is my own opinion. No, kólúkálùkù ká kó gbá wa wọnú ilé ká lọ face life wa, because when you bring it on the social media, automatically you are seeking the public's opinion. Because I sometimes find it funny when people will say mind your business. I'll be like, ṣé ẹ wà okay? Àwọn èèyàn gbọ́rọ̀ wọn wá sórí social media and you say we should mind our business. So why did they bring it to us in the first place? If you do an interview, a public interview now, and you talk on something, who are you talking to? You are telling the public about it. Do you understand? So you want us to talk about it. You want to over trend. So when that topic comes to us, I mean, it's in public, and for someone like me that I have decided that that is how I pitched my tent in such area where I use people, what I see in public, and I use it to talk. Ìrírí ayé ni. It depends on the session you choose to talk about. Like Oriyomi now he's doing ìrírí ayé. things that you don't know, can't believe is happening, they will come, the people that it is happening in their life, they will come to Oriyomi's program and they will say it out. You will be in shock. It will be funny to us sometimes, and Oriyomi is there to help them resolve the matter. The one he can't resolve, he will let it go. Do you get what I mean? So now abusing people, now Oriyomi, someone goes to Oriyomi's platform to go and talk about something, then me now will not look at Oriyomi and say, that person that came to your this thing, I will you understand? This is why I say I will not start insulting Oriyomi. You begin to wonder, why am I insulting Oriyomi? Is because I probably want to go into competition with him. Now that is where, that's what I choose my topics wisely. When I see a topic trending, yeah, I look at the people talking about it. I look at it. I personally decide that, oh, this topic, I can talk on it. Or these people, I can talk on their matter. Do you get it? Because do not be surprised that some people, yeah, when you talk on their matter, they are not going to talk, they are not going to look at it from the point of view that they will say, ah, Yeye Kudi has talked about my matter. They will come out and start abusing me. Are you making sense from what you can relate? You think of many cases like that. This Kaula woman, I know some of you may like her. Akeugba Gold, that man, I knew him on the social media. The first time I took note of him was when some of his people stole his child. I mean, they adopted that child stealthily, and they were working for him. If people remember, that's what made me take note of that man. So to me, I look at him as a man that is respected in the Islamic segment. Are you making sense for me? Then this Kaula, I have talked about her matter before, when she and her younger sister brought themselves on the social media, and it was a mess. I felt really irritated by her matter, especially because it's Islamic. You know, my name is Kudirat. I know some of you know that. See, the way Islam, all these people portray Islam is not the way Islam is. It's just like when sometimes some people will talk ill about Christians, you understand? And those people will say, no, we are not like that. Because they are born and brought up in that religion. I'm born into Islamic religion. I know what I'm saying. These people are a big role model to so many Islamic, people. You know what I mean, in the community. And then acting like that is like seeing a pope acting. I'm just using pope for them, just to upgrade them. You understand? Doing fracas, talking anyhow, doing nonsense. Do you understand? It's me kí n lè treat on topic ojú máa ń tì mí. I'm ashamed of them. But instead of me to come and talk that way, I would rather just not talk about the topic. I don't know. Abdullahi Shalewa, I hope you are understanding me. Instead of me kí n wá ganu sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ojú ń tì mí. Because it will make me touch on Islam, which is not meant to be so. It's just like when people like, what's this guy's name? Kí lorúkọ Apostle Sule. Wọ́n táwọn bá ṣe nǹkan tá a máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, tá a máa sọ pé ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe Christianity, bí mo ṣe, because that woman called Kaula, that thing she did with her her younger sister at that time. Then later on again, she came up with another one again, one lady, fair lady, tí wọ́n sọ pé ó bá bọ̀bọ̀ kan sùn, tí lady yẹn, one skinny, fair, beautiful lady, tí yẹn ní ó bá, you know, those things. Because remember, she was the one they call Atapako Abi Kini Ororo Shidu. And these are people that have followers. These are people that some women take as their role model. These are people that borí. And to me, àwọn tó ń borí, àwọn èèyàn dáadáa. I come from that background. If you know majority of my father's family, as in, you will be hearing Islamic name, Imam, this, that, in that. So I know what I'm saying. I can't, Ojun see me being too Raji, thank you. So now again, you will then see them again. I've been seeing these people, they have been fighting since. These two people. Apparently, I heard one day when this woman was saying that this Akeugbago wanted to knock her. And they were paddies before, as she alleged, you know. So what will make them now start turning themselves, you know? And that Akeugbago, that look at him as somebody that is respected in the Islamic world. Do you understand? So mo ṣe rí wọn irritate mi ni. Ẹ má bínú, with due respect sí ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́sìn mùsùlùmí, wọ́n disgrace ẹ̀sìn yẹn ni wàláì. So kí ni ẹ fẹ́ kí n wá sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́yìn? Nǹkan tó yẹ pé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé kèfèrí máa ṣe, àbí pagans, tá máa ní ká ganu sí, àwa ń rí àwọn tí àwọn èèyàn ń wò as àkọ́ṣe, àbí báwo di Yorùbá call it, wọ́n wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ni wọ́n rí sọ? Bóde yìí ní followers, irú wọn yẹn á sì máa preach, wá yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn, àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ yìí máa gbọ́ràn sí wọn lẹ́nu. Ẹ rí pé ó wà disgraceful. Tá a bá sọ, táyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀, èèyàn ó wò pé èèyàn fi nonsense, wọ́n ṣòṣì. Ojú tì mí fún wọn. Mi ò lè discuss topic yẹn, wàláì mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ò tiẹ̀ ní interest, because I'm ashamed of them, because they are a symbol of Islamic religion. Ìwọ tó ń borí, symbol àwọn obìnrin Islam nìyẹn. Ìwọ tó ń preach, symbol. That Akeugbago, if you know, one time when he preaches, ó máa wẹ̀ lórí ni. So why all this? Well, you know, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí. Why tí ó dàbí àwọn èèyàn tó sọ pé Jesus Christ, ó wò mọ bí tí wọ́n sí kò níyàwó, débi pé nǹkan kan máa stay ní ẹ̀. Do you understand? Muhammad SAW, wọ́n sọ pé kò sí ìran ẹ̀ kankan tó wà láyé, gbogbo wọn ti kú, because kò sí anybody tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kó ní story ọmọ SAW rèé, story ọmọ Jésù rèé, pé àrífín kan máa wá tá máa ta sí. You know, why am I saying this? Is because kí nǹkan kan báyẹn, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run, tẹ́ ń sọ, tẹ́ ń jókòó, tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn èèyàn tó ń wà wọn la, ẹ̀yin lẹ wá ń hùwà tó yẹ pé àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn yín máa wù, tẹ́ pé máa sọ fún wọn pé no, tó bá tẹ̀lé mi, o ò lè máa hùwà báyìí. Òun làwọn wù náà. Okay, why do you then want me to be interested in àwọn aṣòṣì máa mọ̀? Yorùbá ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mi ò mọ story wọn. You won't believe it, Sister Shalewa. Mi ò follow her up. Mo wà ashamed of them, because I know what Islam is and I know what Christianity is. Mi ní tọ́yìn. Mo bí mi sínú ilé Islam ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá, mo wá fi ara, màmá mi ni Christian tó fẹ́ Muslim, which happens to be my father. Gbogbo ìdílé bàbá mi ẹ̀sìn mùsùlùmí ni. Àwa torí pé ìyá mi jẹ́ Christian, ó fi ẹ̀sìn Christian kọ́ wa. lèmi fi di pé mo wá lọ sí Christianity. Mo lè sọ ní pé ìwọ̀nba tí mo mọ̀ nípa Pentecostal, mo lè sọ pé báyìí ló ṣe rí. So tí bá rí tí àwọn ọmọ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ pastor bá ń ṣe bálabàla bólobòlo, mo lè sọ pé yes, nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí wrong, kò ṣe nǹkan tó kọ sínú Bible nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ti ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí tó yẹ pé owó forí mi sọ, orí wo ṣe súná mi. Oh, I can't talk about them. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ bá fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ wọn, ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó ní interest nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Mi ìgbà tí wọn rárá, ojú ń tì mí nípa wọn, ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. I'm ashamed of them. Àwa tá a mọ Mùsùlùmí, àwa mọ tí wọ́n bí sínú Mùsùlùmí, tá à ń jẹ́ Kúdírát, tá à ń jẹ́ àfẹ́ associate ara wa pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I pick my topics wisely. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín, torí mi ò lè jẹ́ kéèyàn kọjá iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Àwọn asúnniṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run làwọn. So sorry, don't be angry. I don't know what is happening. Do you understand? Because I've been privy to see their antecedents. And that Akeugba Gold, wallahi, I don't know how that man just digressed to be doing all this. I always hear him preach, talk. When he talks, oh mama wọ̀nyàn lórí, how he got himself in this kind of thing, kò tí ì yé mi. Ọlọ́run á kó gbogbo wọn yọ nínú rádaràda tí wọ́n kóra wọn sí. I rest my mic. No, I'm not going on Yeye Kudi TV. Yes, Eunice, purposely I did that. I want to run this Yeye Kudi courtroom too. I want it to run. I want to bring it back alive. Yes, but I shared it there. Yeah, I purposely did that. Thank you, Eunice. So myself and Eunice, I've talked about it, innit? Oh, sorry. I thought I wanted to talk about it again. So yesterday I traveled to my sister. Today Gogo is her 55th birthday, but I traveled yesterday to Cork. Cork is very far from here. Hours away from me, like 3 hours. But to God be the glory, it was a success, and I needed to come back that same yesterday. And I left very early in the morning. That was when I left for Cork. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ mú charger. Let me get the charger to this. I did not bring. Sorry. Oh God. And my kids are not. One moment. I'll be with you people in just a bit. Yeah, mo phone ti jábọ́. Don't be angry. I forgot that I put phone on top of this. I just grabbed this thing without thinking of the phone. Ẹ má bínú. One moment. Ó ga o. Kò easy láti àwọn technology kìíní. Èmi tí wàá ṣe ń sìn mi mọ bó ṣe máa wálẹ̀. Sorry. Happy 55th birthday to Yeye's sister-in-law. Yes, thank you. Today is actually today. Yeah, but the party started from yesterday. We had Thanksgiving. So weekend now is going to be hall party. She's having hall party. And I've told you people the gist before, so we're going to make it up with her from the weekend by the grace of God. So that is done. Happy birthday to her, long life and prosperity. She's the one, my husband's immediate younger sister. She's just the one. Actually, there was one before her who is late. Yeah, so she's not immediate. She's the second after, but she's late. The one after my husband is late. So to God be the glory. Now, two topics I put out there today, and I want us to talk about it. Yes, the reason why we will talk about it is because it's not only gossiping, because everything is not about gossiping and catching cool. Sister Florence, you're welcome. Sissy Nurse, I saw all the nice summer vibes that you gave us out there. Adebisi, hello darling, how are you? I'm on Courtroom, so I can see you people, because I know you people stationed on Courtroom. I'm only open on Courtroom today, and I think I will do that just so that I can bring back, you know, this page too. I just cross post before, but I think I will do chat here, and this thing I try and alternate it, you understand, just so that I can bring back this page. Okay, I think I've abandoned it for too long. Yeah, now we are not interested in their shenanigans. We want to hear another conversation. Exactly. Kemi Vlogs, thank you. I bet you're talking about those people, those Islamic people. No, let's not use Islam. Let's not use Islam. It's not Islam that is the problem. It is the people that are the problem. So thank you, darling, for understanding me, darling sister. We are not interested in their shenanigans. Exactly. Now, the two topics we are going to talk about is, the main topic is about Stella. Look, I don't know how to pronounce her surname. But I always spell it like that Demasus in the Bible. Only for me to notice that there's no C in her own. You know, Demasus. There's no C. Her own is just S-U-S. There's no C. Èmi máa ń gbé C sí ni Dama. D-A-M-A-S-C-S-U-S. Lèmi máa ń kọ. That's what I write. But I discovered that there's no C in her own. Her own has S-U-S. That's what answers. No C. That time Sus is in the Bible. You know, on their way from Jerusalem, they now pass Damascus. But it's not, the right pronunciation is Damascus, or no, not the pronunciation, the right spelling. I don't know this pronunciation, to be sincere. I don't know. I don't even know that name. I don't know which part of Nigeria that name is from. Damascus, which states of Nigeria? Is it Akwa Ibom? Is it Kwara? Is it where? I don't know. So let's put that aside. You can help me if you know more, which that's not our business. You know, it's not our business. It's not our business. You see, sometimes, because of the way our politicians treat us in, let's center it to Nigeria. Let's not talk about Africa, because I don't know about other countries, Africa countries. Yeah, let's talk about Nigeria. Okay, not only you, Yeye. Now every 9 in 10 Nigerians, they call her Demasus. Okay, okay. I thought it's just me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sister Bimbo. Really, I actually thought it's that spelling. Only that I just don't know what made me go and check. And I keep correcting myself. After I will forget again, I will put this. Later I will see it's not the correct spelling. Now, so let's be sincere. If you look at our politicians, exactly how they treat us, and the reason why they treat us like that is because we are quick to forget. Maybe because we just think, what's our own? Even when, what is our own? They are dealing with us seriously. A lot of people that have become governors, presidents, whatever, name it, in Nigeria, they should never have won, assuming we use our correct senses and our brain to act. Do you understand? But maybe that's how and who we are, and our parents are like that too. Ajogunbani. I don't know. can't explain it, but I know that these people know about this so well that when it gets to a particular period, like if they are meant to stay 4 years, by the time they get to 3 years, they've dealt with us. We will be hungry, we will suffer. Those of us that have people back home, our family, they will be black, there no light, they will suffer well like this. Towards the time that they are going to now start campaigning for for another 4 years tenure, they will now come out, they will give us rice, they will give us ororo, small like this, and for some reason that same person will still win the next election. Someone that have suffered us, that have dealt with us state-wise, local government-wise, nation-wise, we will still vote those people and re-elect them. We will vote in, we will go, the person will win again. And it is ongoing. We will all vow like this. We all vow like this. So when the suffering is ongoing, we will in fact, we will tell ourselves that we are not. The moment it is getting towards that campaign period and a election again, you now say we again will go and vote them in. It's ongoing. It's ongoing. Maybe our parents, I don't know what our great-grandfathers did. We don't have Isoye, retentive memory. And then we'll say in Nigeria, the most happiest African you can name is Nigerians. And we are suffering and we are smiling. Because if they talk about sufferhead, na our own government, now then suffer us most in that whole of Africa. And I think all these people, they understand this about us. You can imagine Stella. Stella that wants a blue moon when we are throwing missile at people that have done terrible things, women that have dealt with women. We remember her. But the the Nigerian that we are, for someone that, if she's done something so terrible to a fellow woman like that, go and look at her fan base. She has millions following her. Let's not talk about that, because if you talk about that, if somebody comes out and say, why are you people following this woman? After what, and definitely those fan base came after what she did. Abi? Likes of Instagram was not in existence when they dealt with Doris. So definitely, it was after what she did, we all still went, not me though. Yeah, I won't lie, not me. I'm not following her. But people still look at her as their role model. People still love her. People still. So, this is what happens. Even in our political lives and that's why the government, they know this about us. We just do things as if we don't have retentive memory, we don't have sense, we don't have brain. You understand? And this is what these people know. This is what okay, let's not say these people. We know. Boya we forget, boya we be mumonio, boya I can't place it. I can't place it. I cannot. In fact, the people that we even want to remind us and to tell us that what Stella did to Doris, is it good? We will start to abuse them. Let's say me now, I come up and say, if not that this fight came up now, and if not that government will enter after voting them in, they will not start suffering us. If not for that, we won't wake up. We'll just be doing gongo shue jikare. We'll be following and be doing. If I spoke before all this and I say, many of you will start abusing me. I'm just citing that example now. If someone comes up and say, no, how can we re-elect Sanwo-Olu? How can we all mass and vote for someone? I'm just using it as an example. People will come out and abuse you. So a lot of time, I don't know how to really say. Some people just anyone you people do. Some people just stay in between. While some people are just, if you don't want this, if it's not this way, they will be coming for you and be abusing you. I hope I'm able to clear that aspect, because that is what will make likes of Stella doing interview, and explain to us that rubbish she is. I mean, an interview is for the public to know what is happening, innit? Yeah. So, and she will talk. Is she not supposed to be hiding? Is she not supposed to be ashamed of herself? If the allegation levied against, what's her name? Mercy Johnson now, not no, Mercy Okoje. No, not Mercy. Yeah, she's Mercy Johnson. If it is true, the accusation levied against the husband that he has eloped with somebody else and blah blah blah, or is dating somebody else, the way Mercy is handling it is supposed to be the way Sandra what's her name again? This girl that just Stella is supposed to act throughout, till all of us that existed. And if God says she's old, till God calls anybody home, she's not supposed to come out and with full chest come and be explaining anything about divorce with Daniel. If truly they take it that we are human being, that people that exist, so these people, Africans, so or Nigerians, so we get sense. If truly, just the same way our government, they will come with their futures to ask that we re-elect them, we should go and vote for them after they've dealt with you their first trimester or their first term. Same as presidents. Do you make sense from what I'm saying? Sometimes in passing by, I don't know if many of you, you know me, I'm always interested in all this marriage. I don't know why. Marriage, I'm always interested. I don't know why. And the thing I say to you people about it is that, funnily, I won't lie to you, I'm not a product of divorce home. You understand? I come from a polygamous home, yes. But I'm a product of love from mother, love from father. So, but I'm not a product of what do they call it? Broken home. I'm not a product of that. I'm not a product of father not being rejecting me. You get what I mean? Like, oh, maybe my mom just got pregnant, and I'm not a product of that. I'm sure some people will be thinking that, why do I always take all these things personal? Like, when I see people, I use the word snatch people's husband. Why do I take it personal? Why do I always really feel it like as though I'm the one in that shoe? I don't know why. I've heard many times that I snatched my husband. Abi, you've not heard? If you have gone around with haters, you go to their page, you will be hearing stuff like, shebi you too, you snatch your husband. I've heard stuff like that. I've heard it, that people, it's in their wish to, they wish that I snatch, and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting that some woman or somebody, to God be the glory, I'm 25 years in marriage. I'm still waiting for a woman. In fact, that would be I'm not saying it would be my best. It would be great to see that haters have said something about me and it came to pass, like me snatching somebody. I can't imagine how it feels like I can't imagine it, how it feels like. And I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to imagine it, because I know that when you love a man or a woman loves you, you understand? I know how it is. You know, the way I love my husband now, then God forbid, what Stella, yeah, there are many in the industry, but we are talking about Stella, did to Doris Simeon. That lady was on my platform. Wallahi, Doris Simon, she used to come to my page long time. I don't know, maybe she's not even functioning on Facebook anymore. You know, some people, she used to come to my page to like my picture. I used to go to her page. I liked her. I wouldn't want to say love, because by the time that thing happened to her, Facebook was not in existence. In fact, I was still living in Nigeria when that incident happened to her. You know, like when I talk about Foluke Daramola's case that time, you people will be thinking, were you in the house then? No. If you used to read, then they didn't have Facebook. Welcome, honey. Our gossip platforms, our gossip papers, yeah, were things like City People, Prime People, Kinikon, they were something people like that. Prime People, to all these papers always come out on Tuesdays. They were gossip. You will enjoy gossip. If you about our celebrities. There was nothing like Facebook. There was nothing like TikTok. Wow, TikTok just came out yesterday now. Nothing like Facebook, nothing like Instagram. You make sense? So it was then that this incident happened. Then we were in university, finishing university. You understand? That was the time we were in raining. You understand what I mean? That our Shango days. That was when this incident happened. That's why I can talk about it comfortably, and I won't miss word. I don't need to go. I don't know if it's on Google, but I believe if you Google it, you'll still be able to get some information. It was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. This Stella, very wicked girl. This Stella, very wicked girl. You know how they did it to that Doris that time? I can tell you the story. I don't need anybody, because me, Stella, you know Stella fine. I don't know who you know now in the industry that, you know, the natural, pretty. The Doris can't get. Stella is the brown version of beauty. Because when we are talking the truth, let's say it the way it is. Doris, her own beauty, you know, this yellow, natural beauty, the two of them. Now, I think that Stella is older than Doris that time. I think that Stella is older than Doris that time. So Stella had started reigning before Doris. Are you people getting me? Stella, them, they were reigning. That time, Stella's sister-in-law, I've forgotten her name. She has gap tooth like this. And the husband, Tunde Obe, they used to, you know, only Ajebotas listen to them. Ajebotas. Like they had this place where this guy that mask up then, what's his name? Oh, this guy that mask up, that Lagbaja, where he does his own life, I don't know what they call it, life, this thing. You have to be Ajebota to like Wunmi Obe, thank you. And so Stella was already her beauty, her, you know, this innocent look. No, there's nobody that wouldn't have liked Stella then. She was a rave of that moment. And she's also a good, her voice is okay. She talks like Osoyin in a beautiful way. Do you understand? Her voice is unique, like very childish. Yeah, but in a beautiful way. I remember clearly, those were the people that we knew as good actress. Kate Henshaw, you understand? All these ones that are reigning now, no, our own age is older than them. So they were not really our stars. We're talking about when Barbara Soki them. What's this man that is that has dementia now? The wife, Joke Silva, the one that is all these people when they were going out of circulation, small. It was Stella them, Kate Henshaw, all of them that took over from that were pushing those ones. They were the ones that were their contenders. Do you understand? They were the real Nollywood. They didn't used to call them Nollywood then. Regina Askia, all those people. If I remember, I would just be live band. Thank you. Be so I love you. You people are feeling me. If I remember all these things, I'll be telling you people as they were then. They were the people that we knew in the music and kiniko industry, acting industry. They were so good. Bimbo Akitola was there with them too. If I'm remembering Stella's setting, I'll be mentioning them for you people. So when Doris then, they do not take Stella as a colleague. They look up to Stella. Yes, quote me. They look up to Stella. Like people we met in the industry that are meant to be your older sisters. Sandra Achum, thank you. The lady with the thick chin, thank you. Thank you. That one, I don't think she's acting anymore. One moment, please. Let me try and take this here. Sorry. Let me put this down. Let me put this up so I can charge it. Do you understand? They were the ones, they were there. Now, when this story came up then, this Sandra that you people are saying, there are some people, they are, sorry to use the word, devil's advocates. This Sandra, and people like that. In fact, there was rumors that in fact, when her husband died, it was a sudden demise. Her husband's demise was like the case of me that was married to Ufedamijo. That's the same way Stella, so everybody felt it. It was one announcement like that. Then people say, Wumi Obes, and you see, if you see the sister to that guy, they look alike. They have the same face, everything. They said he was playing, he had long tennis in here, be long tennis. I mean, he had long tennis. They said he fell and he died. He was young. People felt it, especially because she's a young lady and everything like that. Even though there were so many speculation, that she married the guy because of the guys, their parents are the ones that own this one of these newspapers. Remind me, rich, that's why they are able to get a lot of things like that. Remind me what they own, the guy's parents. And if you invest, shareholder and everything like that, just remind me, because it's not everything I can remember. Whatever you remember, type it. People were saying that how could they have how could she have married the guy? Because the guy doesn't have that look of the kind of RMD look. No. The guy is chubby, like all those kind of ajebota, but doesn't look like what would have expected that Sandra would take. Do you understand? Punchy. Thank you. I love the people online. No, they know this story well. So some boy saying that she was doing some things, I didn't see it, so I can't believe it. What we don't see, you don't judge. Do you understand? Because me that you are saying like this, when I got married, some people still said I'm an adulterer. So your look, sometimes beauty look can make people talk like that. So we're not going to act on that. We can't believe it because we didn't see it. They might just be saying it because she's a celebrity, she's beautiful, she's this, she's that, and the guy doesn't look like all this RMT, Abodering family. Thank you. So, as I was saying, now this guy died, so a lot of people had empathy on her. Stella had people had empathy. In fact, anytime so a time came up that she was dating RMD, everybody took it that well, at least she shall would date somebody. You understand? It was she and Ketenshaw. They were figure bagba in the industry then. Not only Ketenshaw, there's one that was doing figure bagga with, because that guy that was a musician, he was all of them. Even that time, that's a worry guy, people will remind me his name. There was a time, there was a story that said Stella and Kate was having Rita Dominic and Genevieve they were not. Sandra was reigning before them, and Kate was with Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic came after. Rita Dominic Iwo. So Rita Dominic came after. Rita Dominic came after them. After Sandra. Sandra was there before Rita Dominic. Can't ask anybody. Quote me. So Samuel Poso too. There was an issue between Sandra and Sandra. I don't know what calling her Sandra. Please help me. Stella and all those stories. We don't take it. We listen. We don't judge. Samuel Poso, we don't judge because I think it's bygone. Even Kate's gone, don't forget. So all that one don't matter to us. She gets it. Those were stories that, how our celebrities, their story will be there and we are just wishing. But our own art then was that these people, this lady lost her husband, so it was it drew people to her a lot. It drew people to her a lot. It drew people to her a lot. The pity, empathy was too much. It drew people to her a lot. So all those things she was doing, all those things she was doing, people didn't. For me, I was very mature there. I don't think I really have time to be Stephanie. Stephanie didn't really have anything to do with. We don't know, but I don't think we didn't really see her as somebody that was like Sandra, Stella, Enu Kungon, Stella Enu Kungon. She was everybody's. People really wanted her, and she knew it. I don't know how the beauty just came after the demise of her husband. The beauty now doubled up. Do you understand? The beauty now doubled up. She was now able to kiss RMD in the movie very well. Woman pointed around. I know say RMD shall enjoy all those people very well. I don't know if he do anything with them. Do you get it? It's not Stephanie Okeke, Stephanie Okereke. Adeti love. So now the next thing was that particular guy. This particular guy was somebody like Adekas. This guy called Daniel. He was based in America. Now remember I said Sandra them, they have already gained face gone. Then that period, that industry, Igbo people, those ones that speak English, they look down on this Yoruba speaking. Though Doris speaks good English, I'm saying I don't know if Doris was ever in the English industry, because I don't know how she found herself in Yoruba industry. But I think she started with Yoruba industry, because I can't remember seeing her in the English industry. But the people in the English industry, they look down on those Yoruba industry. In fact, not only that, they assume they don't exist. Do you get? They assume they don't exist, because sometimes they even think that the Yoruba industry, they can't speak English, which is not true. Hey, who fell down? Let me look for Efaru. Okay, ọkọ mi ní fóònù ẹ̀ jábọ́, ọmọ mi ni mo tiẹ̀ pé, ọmọ mi ni mo wò pé ọmọ mi kó má lọ jẹ́ òun ló lọ ṣubú lórí stairway. It's my husband's phone that fell. Now, the truth of it is that this guy was based in America. He would come. Definitely, he must have been having, underground relationship. We don't know. I can't say. The only thing is that he was a producer, just like this guy, Adekas. Do you know how Adekas? I think he's a marketer. Adekas is a marketer. Okay, no, let's look for somebody else. But the position he holds in the industry, is like that of Adekas. You understand? Because people look at him as fine boy that came from America and is a citizen. I think born and brought up there. I don't know, but he studied there as well. And so many times you don't see their face, but you see their name. Along the line, we know clearly, he and Doris, Doris is a paragon of beauty, natural. Look at it from this perspective. Definitely, the guy seeing Doris, then Doris was just coming up. Abi, Doris was just coming up compared to, what's her name? Sandra. Why am I calling her Sandra? Stella. Why am I calling her Sandra? Sandra Shekosi. Why am I calling her Sandra? Why? What is the problem? Why is Sandra in my head? Her name is Stella. I'm arguing with myself, Nia. I'm telling my brain, come on, stop. Yeah? They must have had a rapport. We don't know how. The only thing I knew clearly was that a time came, these girls started having fights and was granting interviews, saying that someone she looks up to as an older sister, someone that she reports. He won't come back home. He will say he's doing something with his sister. They are doing kinikon. And she was suspecting that Stella and this guy were sleeping with each other. This girl was angry. This guy didn't listen. She cried out. At a point, this girl called Stella, she used silent treatment. You know, when they call silent is golden. People stay abusing Doris. That Doris has mental problem. Oh. This person, you are insulting her. You are saying that she's sleeping with your husband. Nothing like that. Silent treatment. This lady, like the Yoruba actress coming to a question if I have something to do with her man. Meanwhile, they tried together, she and this guy, and they were most of her movie. Then this guy was involved. Because of this guy was also among the people that made us helped her, so that if they do movie together, they will use her as main. If he produces the movie or directs the movie, they will use her as main cast, because of course she's a wife to Daniel. So that was even what made someone like me then to know because you know they are behind the camera. You don't really know them. But this scandal was what made me to know that name Daniel. Yes, we learned she's with somebody that is in the industry and everything, but I didn't know her. I mean, know him. I didn't. For me, I'm talking for myself. I don't know about other people. Because I know that I think sometimes it features, I think sometimes it features. Some of these, they are directors or something, they will feature, but I didn't know him personally, like, know him. It was when this girl started running mad. She was running mad. Go and check. She did many interviews. She cried out. She had fight. She was, to an extent, this Daniel was now making it look as if she's mad. Now, as though it's her crying out, her this thing that is making him not to now come home. But you are sleeping with Sandra, late night outing. You people say you are producing movie, you are directing what, you are sleeping with this lady. This girl did this thing called Sandra, Stella. She gave silent treatment. People started blaming this lady. I can never forget that story. She should calm down. Oh, it may not be lie. What will this person see in this thing? As at that time, people were even saying that she must be older than Daniel. Do you get? She must be older than Daniel. I remember too, Yeye, she cried out for not allowing her see his son. That was later. But before that took place, there was a relationship between Daniel and Stella in Nigeria that ran Doris mad. She was talking out, speaking out, having issues with her, Stella. And Stella was doing silence is golden. I am too sophisticated. At a point, she denied nothing was happening. Go and check, please go and Google it. She denied nothing was happening. They made that girl look as if she's mad. That as if her head is not correct. Meanwhile, the husband wasn't coming home. The husband was at a point, the guy moved out of that house. We can never forget. I personally can never forget. So me, I was not thinking, this girl, Jeje, she dey go. Everybody, we've heard this one, they follow sugar daddy. I don't think she had that kind of scandal. I don't think so. Because the moment she entered into that industry, from little, small like this, I think that was when this guy grabbed and saw the beauty, saw the potential, and grabbed, and have, those kind of beauty, like facial skin, and, look, that they will look young forever. They will just be shanko like this. If they marry 20 men, the men will live, die. They will forever look young. Like facial, like that stature, that's the kind of stature she has. Everybody thought that, she was exaggerating and everything. Now, many people, they went quick to listen to that lady. I can never forget, until these two people went away from Nigeria. They couldn't stand it. They enjoyed, they were so much in fake love with each other. They were so much in fake love with each other. When they now eloped, that was when I as a person then, and I said, for these two people to leave Nigeria, it means there's something. Do you know that some people still believe that there's nothing? Stella ended her career. Stella ended her career. Emanuela beauty, that is a lie. Emanuela is not as pretty as Doris. Emanuela takes injection to do yellow. Emanuela's color is darker than my skin. Go and look at her in those days. She's taking injection. So you can't compare her to Doris. What do you mean? And we are talking about beauty. You are talking about, don't come and talk about people that are using injection and all these things to get lighter. Those ones have after effect. We are talking about facial. Their skin is natural. Doris. Mama, please, when we are talking, if you don't know examples to put in, don't put in example that we will not be talking. You can't be putting such example with what's her name? Doris. Doris is a natural yellow girl. If that one even can't use cream, hey, ah, if that one can't use cream, can't they take injection? She could come too fine, no. They denied, these people denied everything because Stella, I don't think you remember all these things you people did though. In fact, you people gave us psychological problem. I remember clearly, those of us that were in Shango, they dead, we remember the story. This girl cried, this girl fought, this girl did everything. This girl did everything. Everything. These two people ran away. They were so much in love with each other, I supposedly, Abi, and they ran away. Fake love. They ran away. They ran away. And you know what shocked all of us the most? They ran away with a little child. That child was how many months old? Abi gone. When they took that child, this guy, you know, because he's an American citizen, everything, the son too, America, they go born up, everything, they show this girl. You know, you people sit down and think about it. How can you, Stella, a woman that bettered her son, because she allowed it, told the world that you are doing something with her, you denied it, everything, you now wake up, plan everything, psh, take off with the guy. The pikin never start to dey talk. They ran away with her child. They ran away with her child. Nigerians, have we forgotten this case? We are not meant to forget this kind of thing. They ran away. That lady nearly ran mad. Go and check. From that day, her life was never the same. She was crying. She didn't know when they went. They went to America. Then after they got to America, the guy closed all the door to be able to communicate with the child. This Daniel and Stella, they are very wicked people. The two of them, because they were enjoying, Daniel was in fake love with Stella. Stella was in fake love. They did not think that a day will come, that love and lust will fade away. Reality. They did it to an extent that Doris became a ghost of herself. Go and check. Her colleagues tried. They were trying to put her into movie. You know, she's naturally pretty. She couldn't function. Along the line was when Facebook came up, and then some people look at her and said, okay, all this thing that Biola them is doing now, Biola Adebayo, so what's her surname? They try to help her to be doing those kind of things so that, you know, just to, because the beauty is there, they want to sell her. She not cooperates, as in she wasn't concentrating. She came to London that time. After she came to London, for a long time, for years, they didn't allow that lady to communicate with the child. These wicked people. The boy was 4 years old when he left. Okay, thank you. I don't know, because me, I just said the Oboya 4 months ago. I don't know how old he was, so you understand. AY Dots, how are you, my dear? That's the musician that we went to GANU see his EP on Saturday. AY, how are you? Good to read from you. You're very welcome. That your music, I'm going to put it on board so that my people can listen to it. So I'll put it on board hopefully tonight. I just want my people to listen to you. You're very welcome. Thanks for hosting us on Saturday. That lady nearly died. She went into depression. Let me know about it. And you were doing lovey-dovey. Later on, we didn't hear. We didn't hear, if you all remember, from the blues, Instagram came up, she now became a motivational speaker and was now telling people about marriage, how to keep home. Then later, and I said, who is this lady? I remember one day I said it, on my platform. I said, hey, and people were listening to her. You understand? They were listening to her motivational talk on marriage, on how to keep your husband. I said, not be. And that was when we learned that she's married to, guess who? Daniel. Ha! Stella, you are mean. Stella, you are mean. You know that Doris lady, she didn't even bother to fight about Stella snatched my husband run with Stella. She didn't bother again. Her focus was how to be able to communicate with the child. So I think later on, years later, they allowed her, the guy allowed her to communicate. I remember it was when I don't dey born. Somebody that this incident happened before I married. It was years later she was now able to communicate with the child. I think she acted as a mumu. What? Yeah. So you understand? She now turned to motivational speaker and now was giving people lectures on marriage, on I was like see people, women, everybody. I love Stella. She's still pretty, and she carried person husband. Turn that lady mad. That lady's career enter water. She couldn't cope in Nigeria. Her mind was with her child, and I can tell you people that the last lady could not see herself ever maybe marrying again or even having a child outside after that child, because all that time she was looking for a way to reunite with that child, until one day somebody told me she's now in America. Now I remember that she now was able to carry the child, was being allowed to take the child out. She reconnected with the child and she decided to go and live near where that child, so that and you will know that it's not about the man, because if it is about the man, Sandra don dey show Daniel Pepe her main hope and focus was on her child. Her main hope and focus was, later someone told me she opened a salon. Later, after I think when their marriage, when they were separated, I think the guy decided to give the child to her so that she can be with the child. I think, because she won't talk. She didn't bother to say anything. Her only concern, definitely she must have heard from her son how Sandra beats him. How, if we did not see him talk now and speak up to tell us that, do you want me to bring the boys there to witness, to talk? You want me to go? And you people see the nonsense he updated after Sandra, Stella went to disgrace herself and disgrace him. Like some people are not even ashamed when you do such a thing to another woman. Then the thing ends up dropping on your head, and you have the effrontery and the gods. Are you thinking that we are dummy? Our brain, government will treat us anyhow. Human being, you people too, will treat us in this manner. Are you all learning? Are you learning? Do you know how many years? Not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4 years, not 5 years, not 6 years, not 7 years. So the girl, if it Yeye, just at least to speak to the child, they eloped with that child. After now, that maybe she thinks because they have now given her inheritance, she wants to start enjoying inheritance with her children. She thinks that will give, maybe Daniel will be interested in her again. That's why she went to do that interview. But thank God, Daniel himself, who is not a good man, decided to give it to her. Decided to give it to her. Yeah, and now he's now working, he's now washing his plate, he's now cooking himself, he now that one showed, and I'm thinking, and so what? Were they showing him pepper with Doris when you came to snatch? So another person serve you breakfast. So what? Why are you telling us that? Why are you telling us that? You should be ashamed of yourself that you started it. If Daniel comes to people like you people, you that you are in the same industry, he said, aren't you supposed to be the one to say, no, this is, no, which useless, that kind of love can never, I've never seen somebody that does those things and it lasts. Wallahi, it may be 10 years. 10 years is a long time. But they will serve you breakfast. 10 years is, forget this thing I'm telling you people. You can't do that to somebody else and think that you will go scot-free. That's why it's good you suffer it, because if not, it may pass to one's children. So if you hurt somebody to that extent, run them mad, suffer it. Daniel too is going. Do you know? Only for those kind of people, women don't take them back. Doris is not, of course. She's gone. She's healed, I believe. The trauma is going to forever be there, but her joy is with her. I'm sure she's focused on that. It can be because of that. Doris said, "You know, life go just dey pakpokulu mushu everywhere, and no woman will stay with you." No woman will stay with you as a man, and you the woman, and you the man. It's better you suffer what you people do, because don't be surprised, it can pass to the children if you do not, if God does not allow you na seven each other breakfast. You can't do that to people and think that it's okay, it's cool. Then you have the guts and the effrontery to still be doing interview. Please, Ejo, if not that people, we women, we don't have shame. Don't you see? Do you think the people you are talking to, we are robots or Lot's wife that turned to salt? That our brain now, you came to talk about what you are clearly at fault. You are the wicked soul here. You are the one that did something so bad to your fellow woman due your own desperacy. You had all the opportunities. Your own, God gave you a man. Sadly, the man didn't write lifespan down. He left the world early. And you are so beautiful. People come for you, nice looking men and everything. That singular one, Doris Shege, no, leave it. Let it do very well. You just put it now.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it's for 10.
No, it can't be 10. It's 12 minutes. It's mozzarella. Ojino now. You just come and start telling us all those, and I'm so like, so you have forgotten so soon. How can you treat Doris like that? If that girl not even talk, if that girl not talk anything, she has talked that time. People didn't believe her. He said people were even supporting this Sandra. I don't know why I'm calling her Sandra. Sandra Marogolo, Stella. Upon everything, you still have a guy that left the world how many years ago, puts what they call trust fund, did it for you, your children, and they did not, the family, you understand? Yeah, God is God, and that's only one. You people didn't allow. The guy is irresponsible. The Stella is wicked. You people didn't allow Doris at least enjoy that thing. The only one she now has. And you people are now fighting on the social media. bring it on. As you people are bringing it on, we'll be abusing you people. I shared Stella's post and I see abuse. I'm even surprised. I say, I think we have woken up. But it's like we choose and pick. We choose and pick. Today we are normal, tomorrow we are not normal. Because all like that lady, truly, she's not supposed to be doing anything motivation on marriage. I'm sincere. Because of what she did to Doris. I'm telling you, that disqualifies her. And she can't redo it. That disqualifies her. She's not supposed to be doing any motivational talk. We are supposed to be reminding her, how? Then when she came out, she's supposed to be telling people, this thing that I did is wrong. You understand? Telling us, I did something bad that time, and it was, when I was naive, or I was just vulnerable. You at least lie to us in that manner. I'm sorry. You are supposed to be begging. You are supposed to be apologizing to womanhood. You are supposed to be saying, and the lady I did it to, Doris, is God forgive me, God forgive her. Help me beg her to have a space in her. You are not even, you are coming, you just came back and you were not telling us, I found this. What's our business about that? Who are they supposed to divorce if not you? They're supposed to divorce you. We can't pray for it. We won't say anything, but we'll just dey here, they look. When it happen like this, we'll just say, who they supposed to serve breakfast? Yoruba people say, passion came where they take strike first wife, the woman where they house, where you can't displace. It's always on that door. They will use it for you too. And most time, your own go worse. That time when you people did it, Doris she's gone through it. I bet she's healed. Can't see the millennium Gen Z age now, they can't do your own. Making it fresh in our memory. Instead of you to shut up and not allow anybody here. Let us just be thinking, now who divorce who, now who serve who breakfast. Make we they abuse una for our mind, they go our own. Still can't they tell us. And after you told us, you are at fault. You people deserve each other. You are so wicked people. If not, be say God handle that girl matter. Some women are already, they don't mad. They don't colo. Because of singularly what you people did to that. Yeah, Sandra, sorry. Stella, how she behaves. She come and be speaking small Oyibo. And especially, people always tell her she's beautiful, she's aging gracefully and everything. She think that one are we... What does that one? How does it help us? You're aging gracefully. If that one is to your own, now you get that one. Who can see what concern? Does that mean that you should come and buy your fellow women? I can't get it. So it's a case of when, God forbid, one loses, a man dies, a husband dies, then some people will not make it look as though because their husband died now, or person snatch your husband now. Okay, let's say Doris is like Stella. The world will spoil. If she go and snatch somebody's husband, what is she supposed to say? Stella snatched my own, that's why I snatched. But she didn't do that. I believe people have heard she snatched somebody. Doesn't mean that she didn't knock anybody. But she didn't do anything to disrepute her like you have done. With all your beauty. With all your aging gracefully. Now, you came out, you that Daniel. You that Daniel with your glasses. You not come they fight or sister or fight. You people are not well. You people are very wicked people, the two of you. If they say make we talk about you people, we suppose throw inside you people inside the lion's den. But we are not God. Learn your lesson, learn it in peace and pack inside. Learn your lesson so that when you see your fellow women, you, Stella, intending to do what you have done, because maybe you are now still looking that you want to do the same thing, that one will be worse than this one. Learn from your mistakes and don't come and be burdening us with this. We don't want to know. We are ashamed of you. You are a disgrace to womanhood, sisterhood. You hurt us badly because you hurt your fellow sister. We say it here on this platform. We say it here on this platform. That's how we advise you people on this platform. We always say it. What kind of love for money? Some people said it's because you wanted to become an American citizen. That's why you did that. Okay, at the end of the day, you became American citizen, you married the guy, you people didn't allow Doris enter. At the end of the day, so you became American citizen, they still don't leave house for you, pack common. You said the guy said that he packed his load on a Sunday morning. You should have packed it on a Sunday midnight. When would you have packed your load? You deserve it. You people will have nice, gentle, cool-headed, even if it's not cool-headed. The fact that that lady cried that, and you people are even in the same industry, more or less, she took you as an older sister. She said it. Someone I look up to. And you people did that to her. You did that to her. The lady went through, I mean, if they say there's something called tsunami, she went through tsunami. Go and check. You people can't remember. Go and check. Tsunami storm. She went through tsunami. Ha! After Daniel and Stella separation, he got married to one other producer called Kemi Oshin. If I am not mistaken about her name, but I know that is her last name. Yes, I saw it that he got married, but I think maybe that one too don't dump him. I think so. I'm not sure. I saw it. I saw the wedding pictures. You see that they are still together, but in Stella's interview, it seems she said something about where he went to. They come, they serve and breakfast, serve and dinner and lunch together. He's washing his clothes and it's, I think they don't serve him for there. But good judges, bad rubbish. Who cares? When a man treats a woman in that manner, they are utterly heartless. What if that girl, in that moment, that time, her enemy pied? Will they be able? Will she be seeing all this now? She won't see this now. Or in that moment, she lost all her mind and her head turned. Don't you know what it is like? I've experienced when they came to steal my child before. You don't know what you will think. You will think millions of things. Okay, they said it's Tope Oshin. You will think millions of things. I've gisted you people. I've experienced it before. But my own case is different because I wasn't married. Do you understand? I wasn't married. So, and I was not living with the man. So it's my first child. When the father came to steal the child from our house. Yes. You don't know what I thought that day. You don't want to know. Because me, I still gave the child to him to see the child. Because I have parents that are very strict. After the birth of that child, they are the ones that pay my bills. And I was living with my parents. And they don't know him. They don't want him in the house or anything. But he wanted to see his child. And I still told the gatesman, gave him the child, and me, I went back inside. Do you understand? Gatesman, we call our gatesman. I know many of you, we have gatesman like that. Musa. I don't know if it's our gatesman that they always say, I never see this kind Musa for gate. Our gatesman Musa dead. I don't know where he claimed he went to Wiwi Abi. I don't know. In fact, my daughter's nanny, I told her to go and check. After like maybe 30 minutes, they didn't see the father of my child and my child. He don't run. We picking. You know what my mind went to? What if he's not a human being? You know all this useless Yoruba movie, instead of them to be telling us, like this movie now, they are supposed to use it. Exactly this story. They will not use the things that true life stories to reacting things that don't happen. They have turned all of us to crazy people. May we not be crazy. Me, I thought it was a spirit that came in this body of her father, was woman handed over a child to. I'm telling you, the moment my daughter's nanny came inside to tell me that, what does she call me then? Mommy Coin or so. I can't remember now. Is it that auntie or, because my mom is in that house. So it wasn't mommy. Is it that mommy Coin or something like that she calls me, or auntie? She's the person I use. She's now abroad. She's now abroad. She even came for my party, my 50th birthday. But she was doing nanny job then, helping herself to go to school with the money. Now, what was I saying? By the time she came to tell me that nobody's outside. Meanwhile, when I handed over the child to him, she wasn't by my side. I did it on my own. But gatesman was the one that opened the gates. He saw with me. Yeah. But when I entered, he said he would just stay in the compound there, because my parents everybody was inside. There won't be need for anybody to come outside. Do you understand? So I would just tell the nanny. So if I'm not inside the house, it may cause my mom it may attract her to ask her, where's Coin? Do you understand that kind of thing? So, or where am I or something. So if I'm in the house, they will think she's sleeping, or like I just did it that way. My people, this is somebody that they stole her child. The father of her child stole her child away to America. They didn't allow her to communicate with each other. Me, my own not reach. It not reach 2 hours. My head, I didn't. My head was no more my head. This head was no more on my head anymore. I lost my sense. When the outside Danny then came inside to tell me that I can't find out. I can't find him and anybody outside though. I came outside. My whole body, everything tense. My heart was beating. It was as if I saw a ghost. I can never forget the experience. I went to the gatesman. Musa, where is the person I gave consoler to now? When? I don't see him. I see it. He was talking nonsense. I couldn't shout out. Because my mom, my dad can't know. You can imagine. I was now, I was now panicking. I was now like, okay. And then I just, I have a car, a Honda Prelude was my first car. I just told my cousin, Auntie Henry, then my Auntie Henry felt it was, if not for Auntie Henry, my parents wouldn't have known. That's my mother was wrong. In fact, my mother didn't allow my father know. Because that would have led me, maybe that would have been the day they would have disowned me. Because I'm the one that handed over the child to him. I ran in my car. My cousin entered the car. As I was going, my colleague that we just finished university together, she just came to greet me. She lives in Akowonjo. She was on her way to greet me that day. She drives too. And she met me. And I told her, Ifoma, Lagbaja have stolen my child. That she just said, wait. She packed. We didn't get. I couldn't turn back to my house. She parked her car just in front of anybody's house on our street, and then she entered the car. As we were going, my older brother, that one was coming too. What happened? And now said he to enter the car, so we were 4. Meanwhile, when my cousin went in to quickly go and wear clothes, she had stealthily told my mom, Lagbaja have come to steal my child. That was what she understood. But me in the car, I was saying different things. What if it's not the one? What if it's not the one? You know, if I had gotten to their house that day and I did not see my child, I would have passed out. Do you understand? I would have passed out. You don't know. It's not okay. It's not okay to experience such a thing. It's not cool, it's not good, it's not okay. All those things are the things and the funniest part, when their incident happened, I had not experienced, I had not given birth when their own happened. So, after when my own happened, like when I experienced such a thing, then coming to think of how someone had experienced it at one point, and her own was that they ran away with the child pata and locked the door. She couldn't communicate with her child at all. From just a strange woman, a woman that obviously she didn't love the child. Obviously, Stella doesn't love the child. She wanted to be with that man by all means. So obviously, she would have hated the child. That's why she was beating the child as if it's not. Look at her own children now. She's petting them and she's fanning their faces now. Can't you see how good she took care of those children? They are even thanking her in their Boderis family. And they were nonsense. She doesn't love the child. She only wanted the father of that child. So the guy lost his son, and they wanted to deal with Doris. He wanted to do it in a way not to have any dealings with her at all. Very wicked boy. Daniel, you are a mean guy. Don't you know that the child of mothers, the way the attachment mothers have with their children, is not from here. Go and ask the father of my child that day. When they saw me, the mother, I will never forget that woman. The woman was with my daughter, like the mother, very nice woman. The mother was saying, why you want them to come and jail me? I heard it like this. I entered their house as a policewoman entered, or army soldier. Bah! Everybody! That's the way I entered, because I was not too sure I would meet my child. I entered it. I saw it. How could you have come to steal a child? It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. And then my child was just like maybe 6 months old or so. Baby, last baby. It wasn't 6 months or so, baby. So you can't take a child. Before we said Jack Raw, I don't know. Before we said Jack Raw, the mother of Kaka, no, she will never support it. In a very nice woman. That was what made my mother, the action of the mother made my mom and my family not to take any action. She's a good woman of blessed memory. She quickly handed over the child to me, like they stole the child from me. Hey, who does that? Do you understand? So a man that does that purposely wants to, is a man that probably, okay, if you want to reason with the father of my child, because they are not allowing him see the child, my parents aren't allowing him see anything about, so you can say, oh, it sounds reasonable to come and steal the child, which is not. It's not. It can get you into trouble. Yeah, but in this case, you live together with the child and the mother, then because you want to be with another woman who happens to be a colleague, you now took the child, stole the child and ran away. Stella, those are the things you should be talking about when you are giving people, you are motivating people and talking about things like this. These are things you should say you have done and see the way God paid you back, and be advising people, don't do things like this, so because the repercussion is bad. I know you would have cried blood when Daniel gave it to you, showed you pepper. I know you would have cried, but that pain you felt, you know how that lady would have felt years ago. That's what you should be using. To use your story to tell people how it is bad to be doing such things to your gender, fellow women. Use it. If that is what you are doing, that makes sense. Not that you come and be telling us how sweet it is to be married, how it is important to be married, how it's good for a woman to be submissive and everything. How can you say that? You can't talk about marriage in that aspect. No, you can't. You can't. You're supposed to be advising younger people, older people that intend to do things the way you did it. Look at the end result. Look at where you are now. Look at that's motivational. That is what I agree as motivational. You are talking as if you want to rewrite your story. You would think that the people no, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. So that's just it that I wanted to say. Many things. Go and Google. If you Google, you will see. You will see many things they did to this thing. Though I don't need to Google, because that period was my Shango day. So I was in town. So I knew the story from how it started, the one that they tell us on, as in newspapers, not newspaper, it was all those Ecomium, city people, prime people. There's another one that comes out with prime people then. That one guy, Kunle, prime people, and there's one that Kule and what's that other guy? Dele Momodu was with them too. Kunle and one other one like that is chubby like this. They had one again. Aside prime people, there's another one like prime people. They came out from each other. Yeah. So city people too was there. There was all those ones existed before Ovation. Dele Momodu used to be in one of them then, before they now opened Econo. All of them were intertwined. There's one that is Kule. There's one Mayor Akipelu. They were the ones that, all those stories, they were the ones that used to give us all those stories there. Mayor Akipelu, they were together there with one Kunle, with Dele Momodu, all of them. They used to all do all these magazines then. Then they were hints. They were not coming out from each other, coming out from those papers then. Those stories were there. D1 Bawo. D1 then when did D1 them exist? D1 them existed in the 90s. I mean, when I said in 2000 and something, no, late 90s, so no, D1 them, the Mayor Akipelu and Co, they are oga of D1 them. D1 wo. D1 báwo. All that time D1 they were in America ni. Oh, they were not in the which one? They were not GANU Stella. They later làwọn yẹn. Later ni àwọn yẹn. D1 wo? D1 àti Ògúngbè. Those one came in later. Those ones, they even D1 they will start raining during the time of all this àwọn ṣé kí la fẹ́ pè wọ́n ná, what's the name of all this our Yoruba actresses no? Kí lorúkọ àwọn Yoruba actresses wa tó ń reign nígbà yẹn, Ṣọlá Ṣóbọ̀wálé, Ngozi, though she wasn't Yoruba, I forgot to mention Clarence Shukura. Clarence Shukura was among those people that were reigning in that side. But the one there were all this Ṣọlá Ṣóbọ̀wálé, kí lorúkọ àwọn ti Yorùbá yẹn náà. Even àwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, the one they were before them. Global Excellence, those ones were later on. It came here quite close, but later on. He came quite close, yeah, but later compared to Prime People and what's the name of this other one? There's one I want to remember. Those were the people that carried this story. D1 AIT làwọn ayé àwọn AIT nìyẹn. Àwọn yẹn gbà owó wá. Àwọn yẹn ò really, yeah, they were there, but not for this setting, this story. This story. The generation that handled that story. D1 dated Stella briefly. I don't know. That D1 he was a bad guy. He was a bad guy. You know, those people were bad though. You know, even all these magazine owners then, they used to, you know, if they like you, they will be writing good things about you. So all the musicians used to praise them. They didn't have money, but you would think they have money. D1 dated Stella briefly. Bookie rights. Yes, correct. They were in D1 them. They were for bookie rights them. Those were the people that were involved then. Bisi Omo Ibidapo abi Omo Lugba. Those were the people. Even this lady Pella, those were those people. You know, it's not by age. You know, it's not age that they use in doing that thing. It's not age that they use in doing it. It's not age. It's not age at all. It's when people, I mean, your stardom has nothing to do with age. It's just when it comes up for you. They really dealt with Doris then. They dealt with Doris. Forget it. Oh, they showed that Shege banza bara. I want people here. And you know, Stella ti wa in town. Stella don't date town. You know, pretty as she is, she don't date town. So she first used silent treatment. Destroy her. Silent treatment. Finish. Doris one para. As quiet as she is, she became a noisemaker. She used silent treatment to destroy, to deal with that girl. Go and check. People here. Stella showed you innocent. Show. They showed that girl. They showed that she really tried. She weathered the storm. The tsunami. She's weathered it. And I'm happy for her that she's alive. Not because of the separation of Stella, but she's alive to see that God is still on the throne. Not because of their separation. Because you don't sit around to be waiting for your enemies to buy. No, you don't sit around. Yeye, which part of Ikeja this you live? Because I am familiar with those places you always mention. I lived in Ikeja now. I don't understand what you mean by which part of Ikeja. I live in between, off Allen. My house is in between, off Allen. Some people will come in through Toyin, some will come in through Allen, some will come in. I'm just in between. I'm in the middle like this. Do you get it now? My house is not, I, you know, my own house is, Ikeja has different extension. Some people live near the airport. No, me, my own house is work, all those places that I waka Dugbe. We were using Bolanle Hospital. Oh yeah, my younger brother, the children's hospital is Bolanle Hospital. That's off Allen. In fact, the hospital is just opposite to my very good friend's house. Yeah. That's the hospital my youngest brother used because of sickle cell anemia. Yeah. So that's the hospital. Aside that, of that's not the side of our house. My own house is side of Oshope. Oh, May and Baker of Obakran. Oh, I had my child of Obakran. That is Adefemi Hospital. If you know Adefemi Hospital. Obakran is very close to Adeni Jones. So I had my child of Adefemi Hospital. That's where I had my child. But those side is Ikeja bus stop. No, my house is not that side. My house is more of Ikeja, Allen, Toyin, inside, or shopping side like that. That's where I live. I still love Ikeja. I prefer it to Island because I grew born there. I was born. I was birthed in Ikeja. Ikeja. What do they call it? Ikeja maternity home. Ikeja maternity home. That was where I was birthed. So, brought up in Ikeja all my life. There's nowhere in that Ikeja. That our area. I use leg waka out, like just checking. And the amazing part, my daddy's office chambers is just there in Ikeja. His factory office is in Ikeja. Our hospital, as in where we get treatment, is in Ikeja. So my life is all in Ikeja. I don't really know outside Ikeja. No, I'm just Ikeja girl to the core. Do you understand? Thank you. I remember Ipodo Market. Yes, Ipodo Market. Ipodo Market is very close to Obakran, close to all that side. Railway, passport office. No, that one is not our side. That one is kind. Is you can walk it, but it's kind of still our own side is up like off Allen Avenue. Some people come in through Toyin, some people come in through Allen. Why some people can come in through Airport Hotel, not that side of airport. I mean, in middle of there. Yeah. So that's it. You're very welcome. So I think we leave it at that. We've done that, and we should just be reminded. Eku 3 days. Our no. Okay, Sister Akpeke, longest time. How are you, sis? How is everything? How is life? How is everything in general? Good to read from you again. Been a bit. Ray Pharmacy, yes. It doesn't exist anymore. That Ray Pharmacy, that was where I used to buy my medication. Thief carry my papa. My daddy was, as in, they stole from my dad. Not only stealing, they told the driver to drop, and thieves entered the car and they carried my daddy. That day he just arrived from London, so he stopped at Ray Chemist, normal. Yeah, and wanted to get something. He wouldn't come down. He would just tell his PA, because there were 3 in the car. His PA, yeah. So he said he told him to get him something. One of these things, I think, is either livramish wine. My daddy takes livramish wine. Yeah, so he just came back. We took him from the airport. I said he wanted livramish wine. This year, I'm telling you people. So they just told them to drop. thief enter. They drove my daddy away. My daddy said when they got to that side of Alausa, before they got to Alausa, you know, the road like driving up from airport hotel side and everything. Then as they were going, they told my daddy he should drop on motion. As they were driving, that my dad should drop on motion. My daddy said, no, I will not be a party to suicide. Meanwhile, my dad's PA and the driver, they have come home. They have trekked home to come and inform me, as in myself, my mom, that thief don't carry my papa. Oh. Thief don't carry my papa. Come and see. Come and see. Hey, lawyer. They were called his friend, who happens to be a commissioner, ex-commissioner, former commissioner of the Lagos Clinical, Segure. We called, he's late now. We called him. They called, my mommy called. Come and see calls. All this thing I'm telling you, it took my dad another 2 hours or 3 hours. Let's say this incident happened around 8:30. Our whole family don't scatter. And you know, when my daddy is coming back from London like that, no matter the tiredness, everybody they there around, because you get your Mickey Mouse pajama nights, you know, those shorts, you get your pants, pack of 4 pack. Everybody go just GANU see, they wait, say daddy go land today. Hey, so you don't want anybody to go and choose color you don't want and stuff like that. So everybody go just dey wait. Hey, say daddy go come. Our older ones would have bought something for us. So everybody go dey wait. Maybe nobody go touch my own. Maybe everybody don't touch my own. So when they come tell us, say thief don't carry my papa, everybody come dey, you know, for some reason we really panicked. My mommy, she didn't even remember she didn't have slippers or nothing on. She was now going, like, where is she going? She wanted to go to area F, and area F is GRA. She needed the car to, they have to drive her down. She was just going. She lost her mind too. That day, hey, immediately my mom connected my stepmother, you know, my half brothers, half sisters, everybody come and say everywhere. We don't live in the same house though, you know, but phone call, yeah. After calling, those ones, they start trekking down, like everybody was like, what happened? What happened? Where my mom, my dad, my mom, my everybody, we were now making calls to people that we know that can help us find my daddy. Next thing, we just saw my daddy. We just saw my daddy. And you know, when he travels, it's only when my daddy is traveling, yeah, on his way back or going, he will wear suits, he will wear shirt, tie, or when he's going to the courts, yeah, he wears that. So my daddy had but normal days, going to the office for just normal days, and he wears agbada. My daddy doesn't wear buba and shokoto, nothing like that. Agbada. So this day is suit. We didn't see suit. His tie. We didn't see tie. We just saw somebody coming. Oh, daddy, I miss you. Oh, daddy, I love you. Oh, daddy, you are the best. We just saw somebody coming, and you know, during politics, they have shot my daddy's leg before. During politics, they've shot his leg. So that leg, if he's walking, you will know that that leg is not straight. Like, so there's a way my daddy walks. He tries to do it as backup, but he'll be doing like this. So the leg, he was not doing like this, coming. Everybody there like, daddy. We don't run. He couldn't talk. Hey, you know why it is? You couldn't talk. Daddy, what happened? Hey. My mommy then said, oh, yeah. They whisked him to hospital. We followed. Blah. Everybody in hospital, no say person don't come. Dr. Yeye, they brought Dr. Yeye. What? Thief? The doctor was shouting, thief? Oh, they carry my daddy enter. They put my daddy for chair. All the things we were expecting, thief carry and go. Team carry am go. We no even fit talk that one. And you know that time in Nigeria, if they steal your car, you no go see car again. It's not sincerely. Oh, if they steal your car that time, I don't know. Later on, they now say saying that they steal car, they will find it. You know, they will park the car. You got people would have put security and all those things, many things. You understand? That time in Nigeria, if they steal your car, maybe they will drive it to Cotonou or so. They never found that car. Oh. No shoe on my daddy's leg, nothing. It was later the next day that my daddy started telling us what happened, how they told him to fall out on motion, that they don't want to kill him. Oh. You should just, as they are driving now, you should go. My daddy then said, no, I won't be a party to suicide. I know. I can imagine, I won't be a party to suicide. Again, no. He just said, you should fall out. Oh, you should get out of the car. They said, no, I won't pay a party to suicide. They had to park and they pushed my daddy. My daddy now trek. He suit everything. Everything, the pockets, the remaining change from dollar, pounds, everything. They took everything. He had to trek. He was not trekking. You know, he can't be stopping car, nothing. They will even say this person. He now trek from Alausa to back to Keja. Dead in the night. We were outside. We were his friend that is a former commissioner. That man had turned up. He was now saying, "Wait, what happened?" They were questioning. Oh, that is friend. Maybe 1 or 2 years later, thieves, not so, they assassinated that man, tied all his children. Yes, the commissioner. Go and find out this story I'm telling you. My daddy's very close friend. He was a commissioner in Segure. They eliminated him and his children. Michael, Tony, all of them. This son that just entered Unilag. That's so they eliminated in front of his wife. My daddy had to go to Auchi because he's from Auchi. They won. My family friend, if people remember, I always talk about my family friend that one day that I saw them smoking. He was the only one that's why they say sometimes when it's good to be a bad child, he was the only one that wasn't at home that day. That's what saved him. He has gone out to party. His son that came from abroad, either Germany, they purposely came to eliminate him. They said he must have caught maybe one drug baron, maybe one thief that they sentenced. And they came back to eradicate his generation. In front of the wife. They told her to sit down. And they shot them in the head like the bagam. I was young, though. Not that young. I mean, I couldn't go and see it. It wasn't armed robber. This one, they buy him because it's like maybe they decide, maybe some people that are armed robbers or all these things, they done some terrible things and they caught them and they've sentenced them to, understand, because of the case he must have involved himself in catching and convicting thieves or barons, and that's what they wanted to eliminate his whole generation. And so his name does not come into existence anymore. They told the wife to sit down. And they shot all of them in the head. Tony, the youngest son, just entered Unilag that year. Very handsome. Lagos. They went to his house, his new house like that. He's retired. And funnily, he is retired. They don't. Maybe that's why now they now put police for. If you retire, you still have police. There was no security police in his house. When they got to his house, they just normal security, and they didn't buy the security. They demanded for him They didn't steal anything. They only told you, what, sit down. And they buy all of them. Ah, I've told you people this story before. I've not told you, maybe I've told you people so, but that my family friend, when it was the one that the son was banned from my house, that you people should not be going out together. Since you can be smoking something and you gave her, you people can't be going out together. If not for his outing that he wasn't at home that day, they would have eliminated him too. God just, that was what saved him. Anyway, am I supposed to even be saying it? Oh, it is well. Oh, that our family friend. Thieves! Hey! That Ikeja was hot that time. I be Nigeria as a whole. I have, okay, Nigeria as a whole. Hey! Nigeria as a whole. That time. When that man was a commissioner in Lagos State. They didn't come for any other thing. They just spied the man and his sons. His sons, the grandson that was there. Any man in their house, aside the cat. Hello. Hey Joe. Very nice family friend of my dad. My daddy, that was the only friend my daddy had. When they say his friend, that was the only friend. The lawyer. Well, good night. We'll talk about MKO tomorrow. I'm tired. I want to go and sleep. Good night, everybody. We'll talk about MKO tomorrow. Let's leave it short and concise so that when Stella listens to it, she will not get tired. All right. Ikeja was also in front of that chemist. They buy many people now. Maybe it was there they bite. They bite all those pilots. Pilots. What's that man's name? Tunde Ashafa. Pilot Tunde Ashafa. They shoot papa. That time, all that pilot secretariat, all those places, great chemists. In fact, at a point, they were now saying, hey, nice, Sister Barbara. At a point, God's story was now wagging that the people, they know what is happening. Because that great chemist, always, every day, they were always robbing there. Sometimes they would buy people, sometimes they were robbing there all the time. The story not straight, Sha. The story not straight. Good night, Jare, Sister Rosalie Awolumate. I've missed all of you. At least we have. I'll be doing my chat on this page too. I've gone too long. They buy many people in that Ikeja at that time. They buy. Well, me say everywhere in Ikeja. If you enter, I believe it's in Ikeja. They started vigilante as in our streets not far. Gate here, gate for middle. They everywhere gates by 6 or 7, everywhere locked because of stealing and killing and everything. Good night, Sister Apeke, sweet sister me. Anu Morugba, ekule akabo. You understand? They buy people. I really miss you, Sister Rosie. Thank you. I miss you more. I miss you. I'll be doing chat here. Don't worry. It's because I was trying to go. I went to build that page. Let me come back and build this one. I can't job. I'll build it again. Good night, everybody. I love you. I live Bokun. Let's keep it simple here like this. So that when they watch it, they will be able to watch it and not be tired. Okay? 1 hour something is okay. Good night, everybody. I love you. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye. Bye, YouTubers. Bye. Savola Shade. Good night, Sarumi. Olaide. Good night, everybody. God bless us. Bye. Bye.